It's horrific, isn't it? Mate, chucked it down last night, didn't it?
Uh, I think that's what we got
Did we?
today over here, maybe.
Mate, torrential. It was like apocalyptic stuff. Do you ever, do you ever get into them conspiracy theories and that?
About what?
Because I do.
Rain.
Well, a bit of precipitation. No, like end of day. Like if sometimes I go on a rabbit hole in TikTok, and it usually starts with the Russian war, and I'll get into that. But then somehow I end up like the world's ending, and the 23rd of September is when it's happening, and all significance with number 23. And then my mind runs wild. I get really anxious and think, "Fuck! I need to come off my phone for a bit."
I was gonna
So
really need to get a TikTok in before the end of the world.
desperate to get one in. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Sometimes it takes me down some dark places to TikTok.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I just, I guess the old global warming stuff. Don't call it global warming now, do you? We call it
Do they not? What do they call it?
uh.
Have they cancelled global warming? Is that not PC
Well,
now?
because it got called global warming, and then like people like Trump were like us, but like we still get cold weather, so it can't be global warming. But it's
Oh,
climate change. That's it.
climate change.
Obviously,
I've heard
that's
that
quite
expression.
concerning, but never mind.
Yeah,
Anyway,
probably won't affect us. So, if you are watching this podcast, welcome to a very cheery episode of JDs Matchday Mashup with your host JD and, of course, the wonderful producer Harry. How you doing, Harry?
all right, mate. Yeah, surprised you've not commented on my
So,
outfit, to be honest. But
oh my god, I thought he was just wearing a white t-shirt. He's wearing a robe. Didn't realise I was doing a podcast with Hugh Hefner.
stolen from Hilton in Hull, so
Do you know what? What was you doing in the Hilton in Hull?
that was a few years ago. That just
Here's up's no good.
I was literally there with my boy, my dog, and my boy's mum. So it wasn't.
Okay, family day out.
Yeah, something like
So, not as raunchy as we first thought, but you know. But you can't beat a freebie from the hotel, and I know you're not meant to take them, but people do.
that.
They're aware.
Quite surprised I took a full robe, but there we go. Still got it, so.
I've done it. I've literally got one in there. To be fair, I could put one on. We could both be on the robes, but anyway,
Should do that one week, the robe pod.
I don't know where we're going. You watched much footy this week?
Yeah, well, been out and about at the at random games. Saturday was at FC United of Manchester.
Yeah, not to be mistaken with Manchester United. Different club.
Got done 4-0 by Warrington Rylands.
Oh, that's a derby, innit? Warrington and FC United.
Yeah, it was the FA Cup second round qualifier.
Was there a bit of needle?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any away fans, but I think there was a few. But there was some interesting chants going on.
What like?
Well, when they were 4-0, they had like quite loud home fans, to be fair, for that level. FC United.
Yeah.
And one of the chants was.
What league's that?
Well, there's FA Cup on Saturday, but it's Northern. They're a Northern Premier.
Sorry, I do apologise.
But yeah, they were chanting overrated over. They were chanting Wembley, Wembley, overrated, overpriced. What a fucking load of shite. So
They're not wrong. It is massively overpriced, actually.
yeah, I've not been for a few years, but.
Factual chant, that one is.
And then drove to Sheffield yesterday for a 12 o'clock kick-off between Sheffield United women and Lose Women. Not to be confused with the TV show.
Here he is. Here he is.
Good gag by Josh Pugh last week.
Don't fucking credit him. He's doing all right for himself. Yeah, don't worry about that, mate.
Yeah, and I managed to sneak some caterpillar cake in, so I had that at half time.
How'd you manage that?
It's quite
Where
funny.
have you shoved that?
Had it in some foil in my pocket.
That's mental. Of all the snacks to take into a football match, bit of caterpillar cake.
Yeah. I took a video of it, actually. I meant to send you it, but
I should.
But yeah, you can do that on the Patreon. Not we don't have a Patreon, but
No. But somebody did comment on a TikTok video. I clipped like one of the episodes up. Someone commented on it saying, "Are we on Spotify? I'd love to listen to it in the Wax van." So we are on Spotify, and I should have replied to him, and I will reply.
I'm definitely going to set up a Twitter today as well.
Yeah, we're so slack. We're so slack, but it's a 2-man operation. You know, we are Cole Anson James and Jack Joseph with all the, you know, the you know what I'm trying to say, the bells and whistles. You know, we ain't got that. So, have you watched any proper football? Oh, that'll piss some people off.
Wow. Watched all the highlights. Yeah.
I've actually watched quite a few games this week, and I didn't do fuck all this weekend other than watch football. I'll tell you what I did do actually. Saturday morning, right? Took some notes down here to remind myself. So Saturday morning, me and my mate, he dragged me along. So I've joined the gym mainly because he wanted to join the gym, and we've been playing a lot of tennis. But as I think I've mentioned in the previous pod, he's fucking class at tennis. So I'm paying X amount. Won't tell you how much I'm paying for the gym to get battered every week, 6 love, and it does nothing for my confidence. So he said, "Listen, let's do a gym class." So we went to Battle Box, what's called Battle Box. See, I didn't like the name of the class already, Battle Box. I don't want to be going to a gym and going to battle. It sounds like I'm going to war, and it felt like it, to be honest. So it was a mixture of a circuit and CrossFit, and Harry, it was awful. It was awful. And everyone's there, they're all buzzing for it, you know, these gym freaks. It's 9:15 on a Saturday. Come on. Right, so we go, and I'm running late. I pick him up, we're running late, he's stressing, I'm stressing. I get very anxious in new places, especially if I'm out of my comfort zone, which I was.
I can already picture you during this class, because you'd be the same as me.
It was, Harry, honestly, it was awful. I can't even sum up how bad it was. And then, so anyway, we start doing a warm-up, and I'm blowing in the warm-up, and I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on here, because it was literally just high knees, touch your bum, you know the one. And but like I was literally like, I've done this before, but I don't know why I'm finding it so hard now. Maybe I was embarrassed. My heart rate was up. And anyway, we get into the session. Pick your station, they say. 8 different stations. I picked mine. Immediately fucked. Immediately. Now if I'm the instructor, I'm looking around the class. I can see everyone in Under Armour, New Balance, whatever. I'm wearing a Ralph Lauren t-shirt. All right? I don't look as if I'm dressed for the gym. I don't look as if I've ever been in a gym, you know, size-wise, either. So I'd think, if I was the instructor, I'd think maybe I'll be a bit easy on him. No, straight in front, embarrass me in front of everyone, you know, critiquing my form and whatnot. It was awful. I was sweating like mad. I was breathing like fast. You know, one of them. Proper. And then, so like, we did the 8 things, and then we get a break. And my mate, he's fit as fuck. He was like, "Oh, you finding it? Yeah? Real buzzy, like one of them real fucking chirpy little bastards." And I literally couldn't get my words out, because I was like, he was like, "You enjoying it?" I go, "I fucking hate it." Right. And that is all I could muster to say. And truthfully, and I'm ashamed to say this, I nearly walked out. But I didn't. I was like, fuck this. I'm just going to do it on my own terms. So, you know what was that? I'd just take breaks, right? I'd take breaks when I was fucked. And then the instructor had obviously seen me take breaks and they'd be like, "Come on, 30 more seconds." And I'm like, fuck off. So, again, drawing attention to me. And I fucking hated it. I will not be back, if you want a guest. But yeah, I made it to the end with a whimper.
Yeah.
And my mate was like, "Did you enjoy it? I bet you feel better for it afterwards." No, I fucking don't. Do you know what annoys me as well? Why can't we just go and watch the football and have a couple of pints? Why do I have to put my body through turmoil just to see you? And that was my Saturday morning.
It's a good rant. Yeah. I did park. Why didn't you just do park when I did park on Saturday?
Because I can't run.
You can't run.
Honestly, I think like maybe you underestimate how unfit I am. I literally run upstairs. If I go downstairs now to grab something and then I come back on the pod, you'll hear me go.
Yeah, but
So
why?
I need to get it checked out.
So you can't even run, but you've gone straight into that mad class.
Yeah, I know. Because I want to hang about with my mate. It's mental. The things I do just to see him. It's ridiculous.
You need to ease yourself in, boy.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. Football, eh?
But yeah, I'll run through some talking points if you want.
Please do.
So, quick fire. This could be a feature actually, just quick fire points.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Wolves Liverpool.
One-word answers. Shite.
Wolves Liverpool. Lovely finish from Robertson. Leave it there.
It was a good finish actually. Yeah, it was. Watched full game. So yeah, no, it was a good finish from Robert, to be fair. But he was at fault for their goal, to be fair. Backpurst, lost his man.
How can he be asked? Do you have bets on these games? I know it's Premier League, but I could not be bothered to watch that full game.
No, I can't. I will not watch a game unless I have got a bet on it, and I have to bet on it. I'm back, baby.
Did he come in or?
I ain't won a fucking bet all season. No, genuinely. What did I have on? I think I just had 4 different players to make 2+ fouls, and didn't come in, obviously.
Right, okay. Villa Palace. I was just watching the Premier League highlights. And
didn't watch it.
Paul Robinson, the keeper from Beverley, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Not that's relevant to you in any way.
No. I don't know why you'd mention that. Yeah.
It's just hilariously wooden commentator.
Was he on comms, was he?
Yeah.
How's he got a gig?
He's so wooden. But yeah, the very
Speaking of wooden.
Go on, sorry.
Sorry. Me and Stu were discussing this. Who's on BT? Surely they can get some better people on punditry.
I've not watched
TNT, sorry.
I've not watched TNT yet.
It's fucking bollocks. Comms on that's a jerk. Do you know who I think you should hire full-time? Ali McCoist. Go out there, break the bank, get him as your focal point. Like Sky have done with Peter Drury. Go and get your focal point. Build around. That's what good people do.
Who's the main presenter on TNT?
Well, the presenter's Woodsy. Fantastic. Got no qualms there. Yeah, but on comms, fucking hell. I can't remember who was on comms. It's someone awful, though. I have to look that terrible.
Was he the main?
It might have been... Yeah, it might have been... I'll have to look it up, but I remember thinking, how have you got this gig?
Fair enough. Is it any better than BT, or is it the same?
Same, really. Yeah, I like Joe Cole though. Joe Cole's that good on it. Big fan of Joe Cole. I've always loved Joe Cole. Since Beth.
Yeah, Joe Cole. I like Joe Cole. He had a good podcast, but he stopped doing it, I think. How are you watching that out of interest? You got a login for it? Or is it Dodgy Box?
Can't say.
So it's dodgy.
It's a box for sure.
Right, okay. Leave it there. Yeah. But very late show, the Villa Palace one. All goals in the last.
I watched it.
Not interested.
I haven't watched MOTD this week.
It's the first time I watched Match of the Day this season because I think my brain's just like the idea of sitting through a full Match of the Day. I can't even contemplate it.
It's. Do you know what's mad? Right, we've got a football podcast where neither of us can be asked to watch a full game, let alone the highlights.
No,
we don't give a fuck.
I did watch the Man United game on Match of the Day just because I love it when they're in disarray. It's funny.
Oh, mate, right. I'll tell you what, with United, I posted a video on TikTok and I have been slammed. Comment sections fucking ruined me. And I did a Spurs one as well, and they've ruined me as well. Because I thought I'll just do a funny little skit, because United have lost, haven't they? And they're looking as if they're going to be the banter team this season. So I did a skit saying, they run out of Danish shirts for Hoyland, haven't they?
All right, what's that mean?
For the shirt printing, they run out of Danish shirts. So I did a skit saying, I didn't watch the game. I don't know if he was good or bad, but it's just funny that he had a disallowed goal and you lost. So I did a skit saying, as if I was ringing up Adidas saying, yeah, cancel the order. We don't need the Danish shirts now. All we need is SHITCUNT. Yeah, and posted that. Right, I thought it was a bit of a laugh. Fuck me. Armchair fan, you obviously didn't watch the game, you fucking silly bastard. He was the best player on the pitch. How can he be the best player on the pitch if you lost 3-1? Riddle me that, you dickhead.
That's all good. All good for your algorithm, innit?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the more you comment, the more I make, son. So don't fucking worry about that.
Let's move to that game. Fulham Luton. I just put nothing. It's nothing game.
I feel sorry for Fulham because they're doing all right, and I will never watch you. Never.
Is Marco Silva quite dislikable? He's a bit defensive,
so.
Isn't he? Like, not defensive tactically, as in like
Yeah.
when anything goes against him, he throws his dummy out in the interviews a bit.
Yeah, you make me feel sick, Marco. Actually, nah. To be honest, I don't even watch the games. So certainly don't watch the press conferences.
Fair enough. But yeah, the Man Road game. Well, I've created a new feature that might not carry on, but Man of the Week. I put Danny Welbeck because it was quite interesting because obviously, in terms of that video we did recently, Icks in football.
Oh yeah.
Welbeck scored and he celebrated.
Yeah, I'm about that. I'm about that. He hasn't been at United for fucking ages. He's had 2 or 3 different clubs since then, I think. So yeah, fucking go wild, boy.
And I think he's pretty sure he's Manchester born as well. So fair play to him.
Yeah. Like I say, if you're a striker, you got to celebrate your goals.
Yeah.
Or if you're any player, to be fair.
It's quite as funny as well. I was watching Mark Goldbridge. That's how invested I was getting into it.
I like Goldbridge.
And he was like, "Our season is going like my turd this morning, straight down the toilet."
I saw. Do you know? He's good, isn't he? I think I'm obviously massively late to the bandwagon, but he's fucking brilliant. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he's got his own show on Talk Sport now and stuff.
Yeah, I'm so late to the bandwagon and showing my age, but what a bloody character. He
must trigger so many fans though, like being sat in his house and stuff.
He what did he say the other day? He said, "Oh, my nan could finish that," but then had a real long pause. Went, "Rest in peace."
That actually happened to me.
Very good.
A nan. I was sat next to this woman last week at Blackburn Rovers Women, and this striker went through, but went round the keeper and just put it wide. And this like, I'd say she was in her 70s next to me. Just said, "Oh, I could have scored that."
Very good.
He made an interesting point. I don't know how true it is because I don't watch that much of Man United, but he said, "Oh, the media will blame the foreign players for this," but he was absolutely hammering Rashford.
He was.
Garbage was like, Rashford shouldn't be starting. I don't know why he's starting. We need to look at the English players first before we start blaming foreigners.
Surely Rashford should be starting. He's your best player by far. So
I don't know.
Disagree there, Mark. Disagree there completely.
I'm not sure about the keeper either.
A lot of a bad word said about Marcus. Lovely man.
Not sure about Anana at the minute either.
Nah, dog shit. He's in my fantasy. need to whip him out big time. He's leaking goals.
How much did they pay for him?
Oh, fucking, I don't know.
70 something.
Probably in that region. Grace asked me a question whilst I was watching footy the other day. She was like, if you could have one best friend who was a footballer, who would it be? I thought it was a good question.
That is quite a good question. Best friend.
See if you can guess my answer.
I reckon you'd say Grealish.
Do you know what? I thought Grealish, but then I thought to myself, she'll be like, "Hey, you only want to go with Grealish because he'll be out with all the women and stuff like that." And so I thought, fuck it off. No, I'm actually going to play safe. I said Saka. Lovely man.
Really?
Yeah. Saka would be cool, wouldn't he? To hang about. I bet Maddison would be quite cool to hang around with.
Yeah, Maddison's borderline. I think Maddison would be alright, yeah. He's borderline trying to be too funny, though. But he's...
Do you know why I think Maddison, truthfully, and this is selfish from me, because I know that Maddison's got this mint set up in his garden. He's got like a full 11-a-side pitch. So I'd just be like, "Madders, what are you up to? Fancy a kickabout?" "Where at?" "At your house." So I'll be round in 10.
Do you mean a football player?
Yeah, a football player. Who would be your best friend?
Well, it's an easy choice to be like someone like Robertson.
Oh, he's a prick. I think he might be a prick.
He might be a prick.
Yeah.
Vardy. Robert. Obviously Vardy.
Ah, Jamie. Of course, Jamie. Yeah, legend. Don't go near his wife though. She will, go to the press with all your hot topics.
Yeah, his initial fee of 40 odd million for a niner. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe I've not watched enough of him.
I've watched enough. He's shite.
Spurs turned a bit. Do you think they turned a bit of a corner with Big Ange?
It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely nuts. Because before, under any other manager, they go goal down and they get to the 90th minute. You think they haven't got the character to come back from this, regardless who they're playing. But yeah, under Big Ange, they seem to have they've puffed the chest out a bit. Seems got a bit of bottle about them. Yeah, I like it. Bottle. You got a bit of bottle about you. You got a bit of spunk about you.
Yeah.
Can't say that. Can you? No. So, yeah, no, I like them. I like Spurs. I don't think they're gonna mount a title charge. I mean, you're deluded if you think that. I think City are gonna run away with it as per usual. I don't even think Arsenal have got enough, to be honest, watching them the other day. Yesterday. Today. Whenever we're fucking filming this.
Yeah, I feel like... I mean, on Saturday they went 1-0 down, didn't they? Man Blue.
Man Blue.
And looked like Haaland was having an off day, but they still won 3-1.
And he scored.
Yeah, so like you wonder if they are going to have it. It's hard to see them having a bad spell, but I'm sure they might do it.
And it's mad though, even when they play shit, that's the sign of champions though, isn't it? You play shit, you still grind out a win, and your best player fucking scores a goal. Standard.
Yeah, Tottenham are second, aren't they? Fair play.
Yeah. But it is a big blockbuster game next week. It is Arsenal Spurs.
That'd be
North
great.
London derby. Yeah. NLD.
And Spurs haven't got Europe this season, have they?
No, they must not.
So it could be interesting that. Could work in the favour.
Could work from. Yeah, it could do.
But yeah, like the winning goal in that game, like Spurs fans were going absolutely ballistic.
No, you would do though, wouldn't you? To be fair, 100th minute goal, was it something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
My mate, I was on Call of Duty with my mate, right? And I was looking at flash scores as the scores came through. And I was like, fucking hell, they've scored in the 10th minute. Absolute humiliation. Yeah, so. I was going to say, good job only he aired it, but I have just broadcast it to the 17 people that listen to this podcast.
You should start streaming your stuff like that.
What, my Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I should say I'm shit, to be fair. But that makes for good viewing, I think.
You should get on GTA.
Get on GTA, get cancelled. That would be.
But yeah, the new fella for Man City looks good as well. Doku, is it?
I have just transferred him into my fantasy team. I don't know much about him, but I know that he's feisty.
Yeah, he's impressive. Hull have got a similar player from they just signed. Looks quite good as well.
Who's that? So I was just staring into the camera, but then I was like, why am I staring into the camera?
They signed a player. He's at Villa before. He's called Jadon Philogene Bidas.
Philly bye.
He's a wing. You look good on Friday. But I was thinking they need a chant that to the tune of Billie Jean, if possible.
Really? Yeah, big fan. Get Pete Dock on it. I don't think he does the low leagues. Too big time.
Newcastle, Brentford. Another one of your Ricks came to play then. Did you see it?
Which one?
Wilson scored a goal, and he's getting into the celebration when it's quite clearly being called disallowed.
Didn't see that. Nah, that's a shame.
But then he did score from the penalty spot. It's quite a funny foul for the pen keeper, just sliding.
I saw the goal. Yeah. Good finish. He's a good player.
Just always makes me laugh with the commentator though, just screaming Wilson, Sir Castaway.
Yeah, Castaway. Yeah.
And then onto Sunday's games, Bournemouth, Chelsea. What can you say?
So I have got
the knickers in the
one
about Chelsea, but
yeah, because they're shit and they've spent loads of money.
Well, they'll get it together at some point, won't they?
No, I don't think they will. I genuinely don't think they will. I've put Super Sunday, so I did Saturday, I've made some notes there. Super Sunday, I've just put shite. That is not Super Sunday, that's mediocre Sunday at best. It was awful. You look at Chelsea there, I saw this online. They've spent nearly a billion, maybe a billion, I'm not sure, actually. And you look at their bench, it is fucking horrendous. How can you spend that much money and have a bench like they had? It was awful. No, Todd Bowley can fuck right off. Sorry, Todd, if you're listening.
I mean, I don't really feel sorry for Chelsea fans, put it that way.
Nah, Chelsea fans are, they aren't the best fans now. Racist, quite a lot of them.
I've had a lot of glory days.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, you've had your turn. Fucking move over.
Everton Arsenal. Gary Neville's commentary on that quite funny.
Everton Arsenal. Oh, I did watch it. Well, no, I was watching it kind of half-heartedly because Dad was pissing about in hospital or something, so I had to go to A&E. Doing my fucking head in, quite frankly. Trying to watch the football, Graham. Get yourself to A&E. He's all
Shout out, Graham.
Shout out, Big G. He's actually a very small man, 5'6", maybe even shorter, 5'4", probably.
Right. But yeah, dude, he's quite funny from Gary Neville. Like he's like, "Oh, it's definitely not offside." He's like, he's going, "We've not got a better angle than that." It's from like mad angle for the VAR. But yeah, not a lot happened in that game really. From what I could see.
No, Trossard made an impact when he came on. From what I saw, again, a bit like a sign of a champion, they have ground out a win. Ground out a win. Yeah, and that's all you can really say. Fair play. Everton tried to make it a bit tricky, didn't they? But that's what Everton do nowadays, don't they? To just try and throttle the life out the game and try and nick some it. And it's a real shame, innit, to see where they've fallen from.
Let's have a look. They're dead bottom at the minute. Nah, bottom 3.
No, they got 1 point, I think. They got 1 point?
Yeah.
Fuck, mate, I'm on fire today. I know loads about footy.
Just got 2 goals.
Regardless of what the fucking TikTok comments think. Pricks.
This big
the Spurs...
Go on, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, go on. The Spurs one, the video. Because, I do, these unbelievably unrealistic videos, where I talk absolute bollocks. But then I mentioned that Harry Kane's captain. I think you've had Harry Kane isn't captain. I was like, fuck off. Jesus Christ. Get a grip. He was, because Hugo Lloris didn't fucking play all season. So he actually was.
Yeah. Lampard's, aren't we? Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say there.
Sorry. I went on a rant.
Oh yeah, there's this big inquest into Sean Dyche. I can't really get invested in it yet.
Nah, we'll give him a few weeks, see how to get on. Yeah. Then slag him to fuck. I like Sean Dyche. Good guy.
Yeah, he's quite funny, isn't he? What did he say? I've probably mentioned this before, but when he went to a festival once.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying this. I can't remember what it was though.
He said about some band that they were different class.
Yeah. Kaiser Chiefs, different class.
And then in the comments last week, I saw someone say that we don't give credit to Forest, but definitely will be this week because we've not played yet. So.
Yeah, and do you know what? I thought about this. We don't give Forest enough credit, and quite rightly so, because they're in mid-table mediocrity and have spent a shit ton, signed about 100 players, and you sit in mid-table. Well, not even mid-table. I think you're lower end of the table. Don't get me wrong. I think you've signed some good players, and I'm excited. If you get it all together, I'm excited for you. But at the minute, you're doing a bit shit. Yeah, you beat Chelsea, but fucking hell, I could beat Chelsea on my own, and I've got asthma. But one hell of a left foot.
To be fair, it's good to see him back in the Prem. I'm glad that it's paid off. When they gave Steve Cooper that new contract, people were like, "Why are they giving him that?" And I was like, "Well, it's good. it's good that they see a long-term plan and it's paying off. So fair play.
No, I agree. I do like Forest, regardless of what you think. All right, but sometimes we just say things. Get this through as a joke. We're joking, but no, I do like Forest. I like Forest a lot. I like Steve Cooper. I like the majority of players. Is that what you wanted?
Can you do a Steve Cooper
I'm
impression?
sassy today, aren't I? Yeah. Steve Cooper. Yeah. Always looks like he smelt a fart.
But yeah, that's it really, isn't it? What's next week looking like?
That's it. Well, we've got Champions League midweek, so we could potentially maybe do a Champions League one. See if we get busy.
Group stages, isn't it?
Group stage, there's fucking loads going on. Too much, you know.
See if there's something interesting happens in the Man United buying game or something.
Yeah, United buying is it, and also Newcastle AC Milan. So a couple of good games. So keep your eyes peeled.
Aye.
Shall I do one of my? Oh, go on.
No, I was just looking at some interesting fixture times at the weekend. Burnley Man United at 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, that could be good. I do like an 8 o'clock on a Saturday actually.
And
Big fan.
Bumper Super Sunday with like 4 games at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's annoying that though. Let's spread the games out. Let's watch more than one at a time. Right, are you ready for a motivational card? You got this, cards. So, let's get you through this fucking disgusting week of weather we've got with a little motivational cards from yours truly. It says, don't let the fear of losing outweigh the Start again. Don't let the fear of losing outweigh the excitement of winning. Okay. Let that be a lesson. See you on the next one. Ta-ra.